We've got a great guest for us today. We have the one and only Tammy Conforti, who is the founder of the Kenosha Dream Playground project. Nice to see you today, Tammy.
Nice to see you, Jason.
All right, for those who don't know about the Kenosha Dream Playground project, what is it?
The Kenosha Dream Playground project was a project that started in 2012. It was a grassroots effort to raise money to build an inclusive, accessible playground. So it was a private and public partnership between the Kenosha Dream Playground project, the Kenosha Achievement Center, and the city of Kenosha.
Is the playground open for everybody?
Yes, the playground is open. The city reopened the playground just recently. It was closed for a period of time, but it is open now.
And what can people see at the playground?
Everything, all of the structures and swings and slides and everything are fully functioning. One thing they will notice that's different now is there is a gate to the entrance of the playground, and the gate serves the purpose to actually have the playground be closed. And there's also signage on the playground that explains the operating hours of the playground. And there was a recent change in the operating hours, and the playground is open from 7 in the morning until 8 p.m.
There's always been a concern also with either lights or cameras. Are they installed?
Yes, we just recently noticed that the city has upgraded the lights and security systems just recently.
Since we are in the middle of this pandemic, what safety measures has the city put into place at the playground?
The city obviously is responsible for making sure that all city parks are clean and safe during the COVID pandemic, but also, normally. So at the Dream Playground, what they did was they did move the picnic tables to about 6 feet apart to kind of set the table for people to eat at the Dream Playground under the pavilion, but further apart. All the surfaces are clean and sanitized. The bathrooms are all cleaned and sanitized. So all of those features are in place. The city does not have the drinking fountain up and running. The water service to it is not on purposefully, so that people aren't drinking out of it and then obviously spreading the disease. So if people come to visit the Dream Playground, they need to bring their own water, but the playground and the bathrooms are open.
Was there any ordinances put into place for the playground?
Yes, there was a recent ordinance that was brought forth by Holly Kangas, and it was co-sponsored by the rest of the parks commissioners to actually enact the hours, to actually put that down as a city ordinance. We believe that it will be helpful for the safety of the playground, as well as a deterrent in negative behaviors that were happening in the later hours of the playground.
And Tammy, when you're talking about the gate, this new gate we'll go check out, what if it's not locked, or who do we call, or give us some update information on that?
Yeah, if there's problems with the facilities, like whether it's the gate not being locked, the bathrooms not being unlocked, toilet paper empty, or soap, or anything like that, anything to do with the parks facilities, they can call the parks department themselves. There's a sign, it looks like a cloud, and the information is inside that cloud, along with the rules, the information on who to contact, at what time. The phone numbers are all there. They can call the public work departments at 653-4050 Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. If it's an after hours call or a weekends call, they can call 945-7945, and they can tell people what it is that they need help with or assistance with. If they see anything of a threatening behavior or a safety issue or anyone who's intentionally damaging the playground, they should just call the Kenosha Police Department at 656-1234 if it's an intentional act of vandalism or such.
Are pickets still available to help fund the playground project?
Oh, absolutely. Pickets are still available, and if people are interested in purchasing pickets, they need to go to the city's website and download the form and print it out and fill it out and decide what they want to say on their picket, and either mail it in with their payment, or they can bring the form and the payment down to City Hall to the Public Works Department, and they can process their order there if they like.
Can the pavilion be rented out at all?
You know, that's the number one question we get through the Facebook Messenger is, I want to rent the pavilion. How do I go about doing that? How do I rent the pavilion? I want to have a birthday party. Currently, the city does not allow the pavilion at the Dream Playground to be rented for a number of reasons. The number one reason is it's the only shade structure on the playground currently, and it is actually connected to the bathrooms. So you can't rent it and keep people out of that space. It's a public space and it's open to everybody.
I thought I heard something about some Amity book library or something like that. Fill us in on it. What's that all
Yeah,
about?
we have Amity's little lending library at the playground. It's a beautiful little box that was custom painted in her honor, and people can bring books to the playground, and children can take books out and they can put books in. So the lending library is there, and people can put books in there if they would like, books that their children are no longer using. If they have a large number of books and they won't fit in there, they can contact me through the Dream Playground Project Facebook page, and I can arrange to go pick up the books they would like to donate.
What would you like to be seen done at the playground for in the future in any areas?
Well, there's always room for expansion. The underneath structures, there is room for additional pieces of equipment. In the future, those could potentially be ordered and added to the playground. Myself, I would like to eventually someday see a water feature on that site next to the Dream Playground. There are the facilities are all there to potentially expand and put a water feature there someday. I don't know if that's going to happen or if that's something that the city would entertain, but it would just be kind of a neat addition to the Dream Playground.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. We just have a couple minutes left. Is there any areas of the playground, any updates that you want to bring up?
I just think it's pretty neat that the Dream Playground is enriching people's lives. Buckets and buckets of joy overspill there every day. The Dream Playground is a true testament of community collaboration, and we actually people contact the page and myself, and they are interested in building a Dream Playground in their communities. So they go on the Facebook page, and they see the beautiful playground, and it's been inspirational for many, many communities to kind of follow our lead. When people contact me and ask me questions about how the Dream Playground came to be, I am more than willing and able to kind of tell the story on how the playground started and how the fundraising efforts went, some of the unique ideas that we did here in our community. I also like to express my gratitude to them, to people who have helped with the Dream Playground. And I do let people know that this is a huge undertaking and that it's going to take a lot of people to actually put all the pieces and parts together, that it's definitely a team effort. It's not a one person type thing, and they'll need to reach out to people who can support their efforts, both financially and physically. The Dream Playground Project Community Build required 3,000 people to actually put the Dream Playground together. So you really need to reach out to as many people as you can to support your efforts and to make your dream become a reality.
All right. On that note, if they want more information about the Kenosha Dream Playground project, is there like a website or a Facebook page?
Yes, there's the Kenosha Dream Playground Project Facebook page, and they can message the page if they would like further information that's not already there. I respond to those messages in a very timely manner.
All right. Well, Tammy, it's always a pleasure to talk to you and update us on the Kenosha Dream Playground project. And thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you for having me, Jason.